So how do you have them get out of their own way? So if a client's coming to you because they own their own business and they're like, I know I need to send out pitch emails, or I need to have a social media strategy, or I need to be doing my email marketing blast, or if it's just they are no longer executing the small little details that will create shift or change in their business. How do you coach them to start getting the parts of their business done that they don't want to do anymore?
I mean, I think then if we're in that situation where somebody is already out there and doing things, they're just not enjoying those things and not, in a situation where they want to do them anymore, I think then it's twofold because then we want to have a sort of a really close look at your values and your genius and your preferences because it may well be that these are things you might now you've reached a point where you want to change them, delegate them, drop them, right? And build your business a different way and that you're holding on to things that you actually don't need to hold on to because there's other ways to do business. You don't, I mean, again, there's people who are going to argue you have to send emails, right? And also, I know people who don't and do perfectly well, right? There's people who are going to say you have to be on social media. And also, I know people who aren't and they do perfectly well. So it's kind of like, what are you holding on to that you were kind of like forcing yourself into? And that's why you feel resistance. And how can we create more alignment in that? But then also, where are you avoiding something because it feels uncomfortable to you, which isn't the same as misalignment. So it's like no, I actually really love writing and I love that method to connect with my people. So I really want to get behind my email blasts. But like every single time I sit down to do it, whatever, I think that I need to clean the kitchen first, or like I find a productive way to procrastinate, or I sit for 3 hours and then the email still isn't good enough. And that's why I'm not sending it, right? Then we enter the realm of self-sabotage because then it's like, this is aligned. You do want to be doing this, and you have your good reasons why you want to be doing this and why this is actually quite aligned for you. But you're keeping yourself from actually executing. And then it's like let's look at that. And the way I always like to look at that, and the way I kind of speak about self-sabotage a lot as well on my social media is think of this like what is it protecting you from? Because that's what it's doing.